have heard the proverb, dreams are given to those who have the power to fulfill it. So if you also have a dream about studying in the USA, then watch this video till the end, because in this video, I will not talk about how much budget you should have to study in a good US university, but in fact, I will give you some insights on how to cost efficiently plan your budget while planning to go to the USA for higher studies. But before that, don't forget to hit the like, share and subscribe button. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go ahead. When it comes to studies abroad, everyone knows that to get the ticket to a US university, the first hurdle to cross is IELTS. If you're also thinking the same, guys, you're wrong. The first step is shortlisting the universities. First, why should we shortlist the universities? Hey, don't get confused on hearing this. In order to cost effectively plan your budget, the best thing you should do is shortlist the universities first. Now, why am I saying this? It's because when you shortlist the universities, you get to know the eligibility criteria. You'll understand how much score is needed in your language proficiency test, standardized test, what is the application fees, and how many universities you should apply for. Moving to the second step, now you should plan for your language proficiency test. Second, plan to crack your ELP test in the first attempt. This is one of the most crucial part of your application process. Getting the right score in the first attempt really eases down your stress and motivates you at the same time. But we should not forget that the IELTS or TOEFL exam will cost you rupees 17,000, or I should say $204 US. So in order to budget your pocket, tip number 1 will help you here. Now just check the universities that you have shortlisted and figured out. Are they all asking for only IELTS or TOEFL, or are they accepting Duolingo as well? If they are accepting the Duolingo test, please go ahead and start with your preparation. Because instead of spending rupees 17,000 on IELTS or TOEFL, you have straight away saved rupees 12,000 by planning for the Duolingo exam, as this test will cost you only rupees 4,000. Expert advice. Now it's time for the expert advice. If you're planning for any language proficiency test, start your preparation with Abroademy, which is absolutely free. So with this, now you don't have to stress about paying a single penny. Just speak to our counselors today and get started with your preparation. Third, standardized tests. Another important factor in your application process is writing the GRE GMAT exam. If you're not sure about taking this exam, don't take it. Yes, you heard it right. There are multiple universities that don't ask for the GRE GMAT exam. If you skip this exam, you'll again save straight away rupees 17,000 here. Expert advice. Here we have another expert advice for you. If you are really keen in applying to universities where GRE GMAT is mandatory, you can write a mail to the university's admission team showcasing your entire profile and requesting them for the GRE GMAT waiver. So in case the admission team agrees, seeing your holistic profile, you might be allowed for this waiver. Also, at times, universities waive off these exams for a particular intake. For this, keep a check on the university's website. Now, when you are ready with your test scores, it's time to finally apply for the shortlisted universities. So, the tip number 4 is applying to the universities. We all know there are certain universities that do not have the application fees. So, why not to apply to those universities first? As the application fees generally ranges between 40 to 80 US, which is almost 3,300 to 6,600 rupees. If you get a waiver code, you can easily save this amount. Yes, you heard it right. In order to get a waiver code from the university, you can approach the university that you want to apply for with your profile details, and if the admission team finds your profile suitable, you will be eligible for a waiver code surely. Also, for the student planning to apply for September intake, keep a regular check on the university's website, as some universities generally give waivers for the specific period. Fifth, tuition fees. Well, this is something that you will have to pay without any ifs and buts and waivers. But yes, here you can do something. Apply to the public or state universities rather than applying to private universities, as public universities are cheaper than private universities. Also, you can get scholarships to reduce your financial burden. For this, our Abroademy's expert advice says that scholarships are always given on a first come first serve basis. In order to get the scholarship, try to apply as quickly as possible and make sure to have a strong statement of purpose showing your expertise, experiences, achievements and dedication towards the course and the work that you've done in the past. It will really help you in getting the scholarship and will definitely reduce your financial load. Sixth, accommodation. Living expenses majorly depend upon the location that you are going. Average living expenses will cost you somewhere between $10,000 to $12,000 annually. In order to reduce your living expenses, you can prefer off-campus accommodation rather than staying in on-campus accommodations. Seventh, visa fees. Now this is something which cannot be reduced. Yes, it's the visa fees that you will have to pay in full, which includes your visa application fees and your service fee of $160 and $350 respectively. Therefore, if you follow this, you are definitely going to save a huge amount. So what is holding you back? Speak to our counselors at Abroademy and get your applications done with a good saving amount. And yes, if you like the video, don't forget to hit the like, share and subscribe button.